Sikander, it's so good to see you. You're looking great.
Thank you so much. Great to be on your show.
So tell me, what is it like right now in Mumbai with the whole COVID situation?
Yeah, it's pretty bad from what we are hearing about the cases in India. I have been shooting for another project of mine, which I've in fact just completed. But as far as India's population and all goes, I hope it gets better soon. That's the only thing I can say.
So when you're going on a shoot, so they test you for COVID?
That is mandatory. If you're doing shoot, you got to get tested. When you go on shoot, you got to have sanitizers around. You got to be so basically, I don't leave anything to other people. I just do it myself. I carry a sanitizer with me. My van, means like where I'm getting ready, we sanitize that place. Then when the costume comes in, I sanitize that. The people doing makeup, hair, etc., whoever, they have to be sanitized. I sanitize the brushes. I'm constantly sanitizing the stuff that they have me down with. The sanitizer is always with me. So anybody who comes close to me, I'll just sanitize them. And I'm constantly telling people to put your mask on, put your mask on. And then over here, we have this habit of keeping our masks here and the nose. Okay, I'm like, dude, saans to naak se bhi leta hai na, to upar kar. So I'm firing quite a few people on set. Please wear a mask, man.
So tell me about the project you're shooting for.
Oh, well, this is a show that I've just completed for a platform for Alt, which is also partners with Z5 Premium, and it's a show about a cop and a gangster. It's called Mumbai. And that should come around. They're saying that it'll come out sometime in November. Let's see, because November is just around the corner, so they have to do post-production, post-work, etc. But I'm playing a South Indian gangster called Rama Shetty, and it was good fun doing it.
I watched Arya, and I have to say, I was hooked. I actually saw the whole season in one setting. You were fantastic. Congratulations on such a great performance.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Your character, I really, really liked. So tell me, are you that loyal to that tea in real life with your friends?
Oh yeah, I am loyal. To be honest, usually when people say, "Are you how close are you to that? How close are you to a character that you play?" Usually, it's never that. It's never like that. But if you're just specifying loyalty, I am pretty loyal, if I may say so much.
See, that's a good trait to have.
I'm not going to kill anyone. No, I wouldn't kill anyone, but I am loyal.
Obviously, you're born into a family with two amazing actors in your household. So was that organic that you were going to be acting with, your mother being so talented and your father?
I actually wanted to be an Air Force pilot for like a few years. Not few, let's not call it few. I wanted to be an Air Force pilot just after I saw Top Gun. And in about a week or so, I realized that it's Tom Cruise that I wanted to be and not an Air Force pilot. But honestly, that's one. But yeah, it does influence you in many ways when you do grow around films constantly. You're literally eating, breathing, and talking about. You're constantly in circles that are also just constantly discussing them. It does influence you a lot.
You started filming it. You want to take revenge? This is not my revenge. This is your revenge you're doing. No. So, while we were counting numbers, I asked you, what is 89 in Hindi? Right. I forgot it. Why can't I just be honest? 1 second. I'll tell you. Start counting from 1. From 80. I can't do because I don't know the end of it. 80? That I don't. Come on. 81, 82, 83, 84. What?
Everyone's talking about nepotism and how it's so unfair and bullying. From someone who's from the industry, what are your thoughts? I'm curious.
Of course, there's nepotism. They can't say that there's no nepotism. There is nepotism. There's nepotism, then again, I'll say in every single industry. If a doctor's son wants to be a cardiologist and the doctor's a neurosurgeon, he'll tell his cardiologist friend probably, listen, give him a little bit of a, can he come and intern for you? Now, I'm not going to be apologetic about where I was born. I'm not going to apologize for that. Having said that, I've auditioned for every single part that I've gotten. I, in fact, don't even tell my parents that I am auditioning or that something is coming to me until I don't sign it, because I'm a little superstitious that way. So I won't even tell them. Once I get the part, I'll let them know. I'll be like, listen, I'm shooting this now. And then I prefer that, because you know what happens if I tell them before, then as a parent, as a mother, my mom will be hoping that it happens. And there's so many that don't. I've not gotten so many parts. So then she'll be a little disappointed. So I don't share that with her at all, that, listen, I've auditioned or whatever. But yeah, there is nepotism. Having said that, there are trillions and trillions of people who come into Bombay to become actors, and some people might not even get a chance. But nobody has really given me work. Me personally, I'm talking, for just the sake of me being Anupam Kher's son. That's not going to make them money. Nobody's giving people work randomly. It's a business at the end of the day. I don't get so much work, man. Other people might be getting it. I could look at it at one point really bitterly, where I'm like, dude, my path. I'm going to make my path. I'm going to do it on my own. I can easily sit and be bitter about it. I'm not. So I don't think people should really feel bitter about stuff that's not in their control.
Sikander, I follow you on Insta, and there are times where I'm literally laughing off my chair. You are so funny personally, with a great sense of humor. So, and you bug your father a lot.
Yeah, but we had nothing better to do.
But you haven't really tried a out and out comedy role yet, have you?
No, I have. I've done a film called Tere Bin Laden, Dead or Alive. It was a sequel of a film that did very well called Tere Bin Laden, and this was the sequel which didn't do well at all. So, which is why nobody knows about it. In fact, in this film, I was playing an American who becomes a Punjabi guy. So I actually had completely white makeup. I've been in America. It was a crazy film, and I played this American CIA agent called David Do Something, and he comes to India disguised as a Punjabi guy called David Chadda. So I put on a Texan accent. I worked on the accent, and the makeup that they did was just outstanding. Like, you can't. I shaved my hair off for it. I put on 13 kilos. It was a pretty insane role, and it was an out and out comedy. But as I said, like, nobody really saw it, so you don't know about it.
So we still have to see
now whoever watches this, the 2 or 3 people who can go and watch that film.
Yeah, and one of your posts that really touched me, of course, was the Sushant Singh Rajput post. Did you know him personally?
No, I didn't know him actually. I met him only twice, and it was very social. It was just a greeting, like, hi, hello. I didn't know the guy.
Yeah, it did shock the nation, of course. From your illustrious father's career and your mom's career, I'm a big fan of hers as well. What are some of your favorite films of theirs?
My father's, I like Saransh. I liked him in Karma as Dr. Dang. I liked him in Ram Lakhan. I've liked him in this really interesting film called Mast Kalandar, where he plays this gay guy called Pinku. Where it was really, really funny. I liked him in Chalbaz. I've liked him in... There's so many films. He's done like 500 films, and a lot of them are like... And so many of Yash Chopra's films that he's done, I've always loved Yash's work. It's been a complete joy watching him do that. There was a film called Daddy that he's done with Mahesh Bhatt also, where he's done a great job. My mother hadn't worked for years because she came to become an actress, to become a leading lady, but I popped in and ruined those plans. You laugh, but actually it's a dream of hers that was taken away. And I look back at it like that. And but she gave her entire life to me. And that's... so then she started really, really late, and she started really late, and in such a short span of time, she got so much love from people because she connected with the audience. So yeah, I love all her work, from the time she began. She's done Sardari Begum Darmiyan, where she's done Dostana, where she's so loved by people. She's done Rang De Basanti. What a mother she is in that. A lot of people come up to me and ask me so much, what a mom, we want a mom like this. I'm like, you can surely have a man. You get slapped. I got slapped also a lot, so you get a couple of those. If there was a day that I didn't get a slap, I was like, "Mom, something wrong? Why haven't I gotten slapped yet?"
Well, you strike me as someone who probably pushed your buttons a lot, though.
Yeah. Oh no, I deserved all those slaps completely. I've aged her faster than she should have.
Well, I did see a post about you and with your dad about how you were laughing and crying and laughing and crying. That was fantastic, Sikander.
So we keep fooling around. We're constantly doing these silly exercises at home, and he'll say something, and then I'll try to mess with him in some way. It's lockdown. What are you going to do? You're going to do this. You're going to wrap up on my camera. I go to him. I'll suddenly record something and send it to him. And it's nice. It's good fun.
And you both are staying there, and your mom's not there right now, right?
So my mother's in Chandigarh. She's the MP in sitting MP right now. So she's been there, and lockdown has happened, and Dad came back from New York because he's shooting New Amsterdam for NBC in New York. So he came back, and the lockdown happened, and he's been stuck. But right now he's in Bhopal. He's filming another film. He's that kind of guy who's not going to sit now. Suddenly he's shooting a film. He comes back, and then he flies straight back to New York to resume New Amsterdam. They'll start their third season.
Oh, good. You should come too. I'm in New York right now.
Yeah, I would. I look at my cap. It says New York. It's the New Yankees.
Yes.
But yeah, I do love New York immensely, and it's been too long since I've been there. I'll jump at the first opportunity when I get some time.
Sounds good. Well, it was great chatting with you, Sikander.
Likewise.
I wish you well. Thank you for taking the time out. I know it's late there, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Reshma.